All right, so it's been about 4 months since the release of the Nintendo Switch 2. I feel like that's enough time that things have come out. We've got enough accessories, controllers, all this stuff for me to try a bunch of stuff out and put together a bag. This is something we do at least once a year. What's in my bag? Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Hello?
Hi, sir. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Hello?
Hi, sir. Me again. We'd really love to talk to you about
I'm
your
good.
car's extended...
Are you sure?
Jeez.
It's his problem.
What warranty?
Hey, don't laugh. I bet you just got one of those calls. You may have got one of those calls while you're watching this video. You ever wonder how they get that information? Believe it or not, there are sites out there that your information could be on right now. Your emails, your phone numbers, your address, anyone can get that stuff. But I've finally taken control of my digital footprint, and you will not believe how easy it is with Optory. Sign up with Optory is super simple, and I got to see where all my info is being exposed. Optory removes so much information that was out there. A lot of it I didn't even know was out there. But for just $3.99 a month, now I have full control over my personal information online. And considering the peace of mind it brings, it's a bargain. But you can try it right now for free. All you gotta do is click the link down in the description of this video or the pinned comment. You can try it out for free. You can see where your information is being exposed online and stop annoying calls like that from happening to you. Optory is not just another data removal service. It's PC Magazine Editor's Choice 3 years in a row. So click the link down below, end these annoying spam calls, and take control of your information on the internet. Thank you so much to Optory for sponsoring this video. There's a lot of new stuff in here. There's actually some stuff in here that I've brought over from other videos. We got a new backpack. I'm gonna tell you about everything that's inside of it. I'm gonna tell you about the bag. I'm gonna have links where you can get all of it down below. So let's go ahead and start with the bag itself. So this is the TomTalk T73 X Pack. They sent this over a while back. I've been using a different one of theirs for a while. This thing's great. It's got a lot of room for a lot of stuff. You're gonna probably see the inside of this a whole lot as we go through here. So we'll start. I have some small things. The only thing that's in this front pouch are just these little things that come with the Switch and these. So everything for mouse mode. I'm not gonna go over a lot of this stuff in full detail because I have videos on it. If you wanna check these out, it's in the video Jeeb and I did about the Amazon $50 challenge. These things are really awesome. They're for mouse mode. Got those in here. Front pouch here. This is usually where I just keep all my stuff. If I have like my keys, things like that. There's separators and stuff in there. In here right now, these are actually something I brought back. I don't even know what these are called. I'll link them down below, but these are Skull Candy earbuds. They sound really good and they've lasted a long time. They weren't that expensive. I think they were like 60 bucks maybe, but they've lasted a long time. The battery's still good on these. The case keeps the charge pretty well. They've been holding up really nice. I don't know exactly how long I've had these, but it's been a while. I've been using these for probably the last 2 videos where I've done backpack stuff. And then this, I got this back out the other day, charged it up and was messing with it. The Zelda Game & Watch, the Triforce on the back lights up. Don't really need to go into detail about this. It's cool. I don't know if you can even get it anymore, but if you can, I'll find a link to check it out. All right, we'll go to the back portion of the bag. It does have a special place right here for laptops and stuff. I don't normally carry a laptop with me anymore. I've moved most of my stuff to a desktop, but I do have my iPad Pro, which this is the same one from the last time we did this, I think. It is in a TomTalk case. That's what I do my editing on if I'm not at home. Really do like it for all that. We got the Joy Grip here. I have the grips for it somewhere else in the backpack. This was in my last video, the 8 accessories. This thing is really, really cool. It takes the place of what comes with your Switch, and if you have the Neo Grip or the Grip case, those go on the back of here. Your Joy-Cons go in there. And we've got the other pieces for the Joy Grip here. It does have a pass-through charging, which is nice. Also in here, I have the same keyboard that I was using. This is from Proto Arc. It's just a fold-up keyboard. It's nice to have. I don't use it that often. It is nice to have at least the option of a keyboard. I also have a mouse from them, which is the same mouse I was using in the last video. This is a good little mouse, and honestly, this little thing right here, the dongle, this works as a Nintendo Switch dock, not a Switch 2 dock. Kind of crazy. It's got some plugins there. It's got the HDMI, USB-A, USB-C, plugs right in the computer, or you can use this thing Bluetooth. This is a really nice little travel mouse. Oh, I did forget something in the front pouch here. This is from Genki. This actually came in one of their bags, one of their sling bags, but it's just a little cleaner. It's got this little bag that's like a microfiber cleaner, and then it's got just this little mist of cleaning solution. It's really nice to have for your screen, for your Switch 2. Okay, I don't think I have anything in the side pouches, but I've got a lot of stuff in the big pouch. I mean, a lot of stuff. All right, so I've got basically 4 different things in here. One of them is a little travel case with a bunch of stuff. We'll start with the Switch since we're in here. I've got the Savage Raven Slim case. This is the EDC case. I've done videos on all this stuff, not gonna take a bunch of time on it. But then in here, I also have, of course, my Switch 2 in the grip case. I have moved from the Neo grip to the grip case. I do like it better. I got something else on here I'm gonna show you in a minute. This is just one of those little MagSafe rings. Skull & Co sells these. They come with this thing as well. It's the mag stand. So you can actually put this thing on here and use it as a kickstand for your Switch. Having one of these on the back of your case actually does make it very convenient for a lot of things. I'll show you some other stuff I have in here, but yeah, I've been rocking the grip case. I really like it. Obviously, this I've been using for a while. I also use this. This is the front cover for the stand case, and it works with the grip case. And I wanna show you something else. When I don't take the whole backpack out, I have been using this cracked little sling bag. They have not really marketed this thing a lot. They have a backpack too. I actually tried to get the backpack. I wanted to check it out. I haven't got it yet. I think I'm about to pick it up. But the inside of this thing is so nice. It's so soft. It's got a lot of little different compartments for things, but when I don't use the backpack, I've been using this with the front cover on here, and then just throw it in here, a smaller bag. I really like this. I'll link that down below too. And we'll come back to the Switch. I've got some other stuff I'm gonna show you with that. A few other little things in here. I carry this with me now too, because it just sounds good. I think I got this free. I think I got it from my cell phone provider for signing up for another line or something for one of my kids. It's called the Flip 6. It's just a little Bluetooth speaker, but it sounds really good. I really do like this thing. I don't know why they were just giving them out for free, but I mean, I'll take it. The battery lasts long. It's basically waterproof, so you can take it anywhere. Sounds great. Looks cool, doesn't take up a lot of room. Oh, and also with these mouse mode things, these came with these little mouse pads. I put those in here too. There's another slot in the back of this backpack here. There's 2 of them actually. There's other spots for things that are like flat. It has its own laptop space here. As you can see, there's more spaces back here for stuff, but more flat area there. So I just pop these things in there. Works great. I'll show these now too. I put these in my backpack because again, it's very easy to carry. This backpack has a little spot for them. I don't know if you can see it. It's right here. It's like for a water bottle or something, but I popped the case for the Vitcher glasses in there. I talked about these in my last video. These things are super cool. If you're somewhere and you're playing your Switch and you want a bigger screen, but you don't have anywhere to plug a TV into, these glasses are super cool. They look a little awkward, I'm not gonna lie. When you put them on, they don't look the greatest. They sit a little bit far off your head. But what you can see with these, the gigantic, what is equivalent to a 4K screen, super impressive. The cable for it goes right up here in the top. Now the other cable, it just needs a USB-C. So I have a lot of those. I'm gonna show you what those are here in a second. We'll set this over here, and then in the bottom compartment of the front flap here, it's got a little zipper here. That's where I keep the little dock for the glasses. You do have to have this to plug it into, but again, it's so small, like why not just throw it in the backpack? The only problem is with all this stuff, all the batteries and everything, I have a lot of weight. So it's definitely not a light backpack, that's for sure. So other little front pouch here, I'm gonna show you a couple things here. The one thing I do take with me here is the AverMedia, the Core Go. Now this is a dock for the Nintendo Switch 2. They have other versions of this that are capture cards. This one is just the dock. I don't really need a capture card when I'm out doing things. The dock is fine, and obviously it's way smaller than the regular dock. Fits in your hand, it's nice to have. And this thing is like a 100-watt charger. If you want it to be, you can charge 3 different devices. If you're not using it as a dock, if you are using it as a dock, you can still charge devices off it. This thing is awesome. Now, I do have a couple other power supplies just because in different situations, if I'm using the dock and need to like charge my phone or something like that, I do carry this little one here. This is from a company called Mfish. They actually sent me a bunch of stuff over. This is a 65 watt charger. It's got a built-in USB-C that is retractable. So that's a nice little touch. It's also got a spot for USB-C to plug in here and a spot for USB-A to plug in here. One more thing up here. We can come back to the switch for this because this is very cool. This is from Genki. This is called the Energy Pack. This is basically a battery, but the cool thing about it is it's got the MagSafe on the back. So you can connect this to your phone and it will just start charging your phone, or you can connect it to the back of the switch where I have this MagSafe ring already there. So I can connect it to the Switch 2 right here. Super easy. It's got a little USB-C port right here that you can charge the device with, or you can plug into the Switch 2 and charge the Switch 2. It gives you basically like another full battery of the Switch. So this is super nice to have in your bag if you're out. Then we have this little bag here. We can take the backpack off the table. And this is just really a place to keep all of the smaller stuff. I do have an 8BitDo Ultimate 2 controller in the bag. This, if you're not going with the actual first party Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller, this is the one to go for. I don't have a full video on this. I am gonna be including it in a controller video coming up, but it's got a lot of stuff. It's got back buttons. It's got the ability to lock your triggers if you want to do like some first-person shooter stuff. It's got everything. It's a really, really nice controller. Obviously hooks up to their app. It's got a L4 and R4 buttons on the top, so instead of having just a 2, you've got 3 up there. Lots of cool stuff about this. All right, now these I have had for quite some time. I got these back in the Switch 1 era, and I've kept them in my bag. They are very, very cool. So what they are is actually, they are in-ear monitors. If you are a musician or somebody who does things with music or anything like that, you'll know what I'm talking about. In-ear monitors are a little different than just headphones. Basically just shut you off to everything. So they kind of wrap around the back of your ears, and these are adjustable so you can kind of fit them to your ear. But you can see here, these are gonna fit inside your ear and really like block you off from everything else. So once you get them in there, you push them in, you kind of just adjust this to wrap around the back of your ear. It stays in really nice, especially once you get the shape and how you want it. But these have a little bit of something different. These aren't really for someone playing music. These are built for gaming, and they have a really, really nice microphone on them right here. So as you can see here, you put this one in on this side and the microphone just kind of sits here. Gives you a little bit of a Britney Spears look. So I mean, these are great, and they travel well because they're so small, and again, they sound good. The microphone sounds really good. I mean, they both plug into this thing here, so you have 2 little plugs here. One goes into the microphone slot here, one goes into the headphone slot here, and then this thing plugs into your Switch. Comes with a carry case. I will tell you now, they will be linked below. They are not cheap. They are not the cheapest things out there, but they sound good. Not only the microphone, but the headphones sound amazing. A little further in here, we got another TomTot case that I've been using for a while. You've probably seen this in other videos, just like this one. But this has more cables from Mfish. I have 2 of these. They're different colors. These are just high-powered cables. You're gonna be able to push data through them. You're gonna be able to, fast charge with these. It's got the Apple charger on the end of this one. Then you take that off. USB-C. It's got USB-A on the end here. Take that off. USB-C. So these work for just about everything, and they're pretty long. I mean, they are nice size cables, as you can see here. I've got a red one here with the gold ends. I like that. I got another one that's about the same size in this blue. They did send me 2 black ones that are also just as long. They're all really nice cables. So I use those for charging my phone, the Switch, whatever needs charged. Everything's USB-C at this point, including my phone, finally. But then I also have the original Nintendo Switch 2 HDMI cable in here, and that's obviously to hook up to the dock here. But I have this other cable from Mfish as well that I like, and I use this one when I'm hooking up to the dock as well, just because I don't want a long cable everywhere. This one's kind of like got a little springy action in the middle here. It does the same as those cables. As you can see, it's got all the ends, but it transfers data. So you can plug this right into the dock, where you're gonna need to plug your Switch in. And you don't have another long cable just running around everywhere. This one keeps it short, keeps everything nice and neat. I do like it for that. As far as like charging your phone with this, it gets kind of annoying because it is kind of short. But if you need it for something like this, just to keep it nice and neat when you're docking your Switch to something like this, it's perfect. for that. I think that is everything. I think that's everything in my bag this time around for 2025. I've got a bunch of these videos up. I think I've done like 4, 5 of these maybe. We did a Switch Lite one earlier this year. This is what I'm using right now. This is everything. Obviously, there are more things that I use at home, but when it comes to like a big bag of Switch stuff, this is what I'm taking with me. And that's gonna do it for this video, guys. If you have any questions about any of this stuff, let me know down in the comments. If you wanna check any of it out, there will be links down below. There are affiliate links, obviously. If you use those, it helps me, helps this channel. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like. Make sure you are subscribed. We'll see you in the next one.